Hi, I'm Jon Decker, PGA golf instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. Today we're going to work with you on your full swing, and we're going to work on uneven lies. And the lie that I've chosen today is when the ball is above your feet. So for example, when I set up to this ball, the ball is, because the slope is this way, the ball is closer to my body. So it is above my feet. If I were to draw a straight line there, a level line, you can see that the ball is above my feet. Now, if I were going in this direction, the ball would be below my feet. So one of the first things I do when I look at my ball in the fairway, you don't ever have to worry about this on the tee box. Once you get out on the fairway, you're going to have all kind of different lies. So the first thing I do is identify my lie. You know, first of all, am I in the fairway? Am I in the rough? That's going to dictate my club selection. And then I look at the slope. Is the ball above my feet? Is the ball below my feet? Am I on an uphill lie or am I on a downhill lie? So there's a lot of things. And remember, you can have combinations of those. You can be on an uphill lie with the ball above your feet, or you can be on a downhill lie with the ball below your feet. There's a lot of different shots that you're going to get on the golf course. What you need to know is you need to know, first of all, your golf swing, and then you need to know what the lie is going to do to your ball flight. If I know my ball flight, a normal iron, I have a 7-iron here, a normal 7-iron for me is going to be a slight draw if I hit the ball properly. Off of this lie, my slight draw may turn into a big draw. So what I choose to do when I play this shot is I tend to play what the shot gives me. So for example, if I have a ball above my feet like I do right now, I would aim to the right of my target, make my normal swing, and then let the ball draw. It may excessively draw, but I would aim to the right of my target to play what the shot gives me. I don't want to try to hit a shot where I fade the ball off this lie. That's a very difficult shot. It can be done, but that's a much more advanced shot, the kind of shot that a tour player would play. I recommend for the average golfer, if you have a draw lie, you want to play a draw. If you have a fade lie, you want to play a fade. Now, how do you know whether you have a draw or a fade lie? It's real simple. The ball is going to want to tend to go downhill. So downhill is this way. So if I roll the ball down the driving range, the ball would tend to roll to the left. If I was going in this direction, it would tend to go to the right. So any shot I hit in this direction, my ball flight would be to the right. Any shot I hit into this direction, my ball flight would be to the left. Now you got to keep in mind, sometimes you hit that dreaded straight shot where the ball doesn't move right or left, and you're kind of playing for that. So I was always taught, whenever you hit a shot, you never hit a shot where a straight shot will get you in trouble. In other words, you never want to say, I'm going to aim over the lake and draw it back into the fairway or draw it back into the green. That's not a very smart play. You want to make sure that, because every now and then you'll make a swing and you'll hit it and it'll just fly dead straight. So, but if I look at percentages, the percentage of my shots are going to tend to go to the left in this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a shot. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Now, before I hit the shot, I want you to notice what I do. I make a lot of rehearsal swings. I'll make more practice swings on this lie, and the reason is because I know that the ball is closer to my body. Many times I've gotten on these lies before and I make my practice swing and the club sticks in the ground. That tells me I'm on an uneven lie, so I have to make my adjustments. I'm just going to adjust by standing a little farther from the ball because the ball is physically closer to my body, and I'm going to aim a little bit more right of my target. Now, in this illustration, I'm hitting it right down the middle of the driving range. If I hit it properly, it should go straight with a little draw. So I'm going to make a practice swing or two, try to get a feel for the slope, and then go ahead and set up and hit my shot. I hit that ball really solid. I'd be happy with that. This is a lie that I favor. This is a lie that I like because I tend to draw the ball. It kind of fits my natural ball flight. So whenever I get in a situation where I have the ball above my feet, and especially if I have a pin that's on the left-hand side, I can be very aggressive. If I have the ball above my feet and I have a pin on the right-hand side, I'll tend to aim in the middle of the green and kind of let it, or maybe to the right side of the green, and then just let it kind of work away from the pin and get it on the green. I won't go against the lie. So it's important that you understand your ball flight and what the situation calls for you to hit. Now, let's say, for example, that I had this same situation, but now I have trouble to the left. There's a lake over to the left, okay? So what I'll do in that situation, and let's say that there's a lot of out of bounds to the right, and there's bunkers to the right, so there's really no bailout area. What I'll tend to do is choke down on the club just a little bit, stand a little closer to the ball, and take one more club than I normally do. Now, if I do this, this is more that knockdown shot. I'm not making a full backswing, so I'm kind of going to here and I'm finishing here. I'm making a smaller swing. But by doing this, it'll straighten out my ball flight. So now I'm going to hit one choking down on the club. I'm going to make my practice swings because now I have to get a little closer to the ball. And I'll go ahead and hit the shot now. Now that shot's a lot lower because I choked down on the club. I hit that ball again very well. It flew straighter, had a little draw to it. But I know if I get in a situation when I have the ball above my feet and I have trouble to the left, I will do one of two things. I will either aim more to the right if I can, or if I can't do that, I'll choke down on the club. But remember, you never want to aim over trouble. Practice these lies. You have to practice these lies. You have to know what your normal ball flight is off a level lie, and then apply them to the ball above your feet, below your feet, uphill lie, downhill lie, all the different lies you'll get. And you'll start learning to recognize the shots that you like and the shots that you don't like. Try this, and I promise you, you're gonna hit much better shots on the golf course, and that's ultimately gonna lead to lower scores.